M0FXB Yaesu SCULAN10, currently connected to my FT710, but it does work with the 101 and the DX10, so it gives it internet connectivity or LAN. So we've got a cable connecting the SCULAN, which is in my hand here. I can't pick it up because the power cable's too short. Anyway, it's connected, but we're using a wired connection. So if you look here, there's two windows you open. I'll just close one actually, like so. And there's two windows you open. One is the sort of setup tool window that you're seeing here, and you have to put in your password and you log in, and you can go here and you can change all your settings. And if you look here, IP address, that's my wired connection. Now to use that wired connection, I've had to go in and change my Ethernet settings. But we don't want that. We want to use it via Wi-Fi so that anyone can connect to it. They don't have to be physically connected to this PC Windows 11. So you can do that. All you do is you change the parameters here, okay? The IP address, you've got to do one that that's already within the range of parameters that you're using. For example, on my HubNet node, I'm using 192.168.0.102. So here's my HubNet node, and up here it says 102. You can see that via Wi-Fi, and we want to do the same thing without limiting ourselves to this wired connection. The way we're going to do it, we open up this window. Now there is a second window, see that one there on the right, and that is my connection to the radio. So if I just go stop, it goes off, and the radio actually turned off. If I press it like so, the radio turns on. We've got full control, and if you've got the 101, you've got dual screens, and it's such fun to use this device, and you've got full control, PTT, everything on your PC. Right, so let's just change the settings. So we're just going to stop that a minute. Go to the other window, which is the settings window. It's like a blue color instead of a yellow color, and we're going to apply an IP address that my router will recognize. So I'm going to go 0.103. Yeah. Now when I apply, I won't be able to connect like I could before because I have to configure something. So we're going to go apply. It says the connection would go down. It says success. Okay. Okay. It's not going to connect at the moment. I'm just going to close that. But remember 103. So now we have to physically get the cable that's plugged into the SCULAN box and plug it into my normal broadband router that I'm using for all my Wi-Fi connections here. But we also have to go to the control panel. So we just type here control panel, and rejig our software. So look for network, and then go to, you're looking for the wired connection, view status task. Let me just find it. Network computers. Let me just find it. Yeah, so in the end, I did the first one, view network status tasks. There's my Ethernet. Click that. So at the moment, we had to go to properties. And then we went to properties. Click the one Internet Protocol version 4 TCP. Then properties, and we want to change this back. So that's where it was. To get our wired connection, we're going to go obtain automatically up here, the top one, and then we're going to click OK and close that. Close. I'm going to plug the cable into my router from the back of my PC. It's in there. Then I'm going to do the settings tool again. It's going to ask us to log in. This time we're going to log in with the different IP. Now, even if this doesn't work, it's the right process. We might need to reboot. So we go 0.103 and put the password that I've set. 6 and click login. And there it all is. Yeah, that's all good. We like that. So we can close. So now in theory, when we click this window, and we just literally go to setup at the top, connection, and again, that should be wrong. So I got a feeling we got to reboot this because the remote address shouldn't be the same as it was before. So let's just change. Let me just log out. exit. It is making me go set up. We've got the password. Just going to change the IP address. 0.103. Oh, that's 4. 3. Apply. Click OK. So in theory, when we click this, we should log into our radio. And yeah, it's just turned it on. And it's all coming to life. So now we've got an IP address. And we're connected now without having to rely on that cable. So the whole point of me doing this as well was I've got here, and I'll do a completely separate video, the app for your iPhone, which is called FTSDR. So I'm just going to put in the same numbers and see if it connects a minute. So there's my app, but it could be an iPhone, and it's made by Marco. And there it is there, look. So, and I'll just quickly show you the link to where you get this. And I feel like I've still got a few things to configure, but it's connected. You can see. I'll show you where you get this. And now it's quite expensive, but it works. So here it is here. And this is for Yaesu transceivers and also works on the Mac. And you can download it on your App Store. Anyway, but the main thing about this video is that we are showing you how to switch from a wired connection on your SCULAN10 to a Wi-Fi, so which means I can now download SCULAN10 software on any device in any laptop. I'm pretty sure it is Windows, and I can control this radio, whether it's I've got my 101 here still, and I'm pretty sure they'll do it eventually with the FT710. They'll probably do it with that as well eventually, from anywhere in the house. Bye for now, all the best.